Alright, Drunken Chef 2019. I know we did an Asian dish a couple episodes ago, but thing is, I've been getting a ton of awesome, fun ingredients from an Asian grocer a little bit away from me. Thank you so much, Gail. I've got all these different ingredients, so I've been experimenting, but tonight we're just going to make some basic wonton soup. What I have here is, I'm going to say maybe 5-6 ounces of ground pork. So first thing to do is to season up the ground pork to fill the dumplings. Now, traditionally you would use regular soy sauce, dark or light, your choice. But this is my little spin. I'm going to use a little bit of mushroom soy sauce.
There's too many types of soy sauce.
There is. And I'm going to go with maybe a teaspoon. Boom.
The
Add a
only
teaspoon.
soy sauce I have heard of was soy sauce.
Well, here's the thing. If you have the luxury of getting to an Asian grocer, that's awesome, but there's a few different soy sauces in all your regular supermarkets. You can get everything you need there. It's just far more expensive. But yeah, I put a little bit of that mushroom soy sauce in. That's just my little twist for today. And now we're going to use some Shaoxing wine. Shaoxing! Yeah. Johnny, is that the bottle of Shaoxing? Why don't you read it for me?
Alright, let's see. I see RC over here with the slanty thing on top of it. Is it like RC Cola? Slanty lines. This thing kind of looks like an angry butterfly. Oh, up here we have a top hat with angry eyebrows. I don't know. I don't
Johnny.
get it.
But yeah, no, this is the Shaoxing wine. So we're just going to use a little splash of this, about a teaspoon, just like the soy sauce. Yeah, tiny little more. Boom. What I'm going to throw in now are some scallions. I chopped up a bunch of them earlier. That's about the only knife prep that you have to do for this. I'm going to do a little bit more later, but that's not traditional. You'll see. But I chopped up a bunch of scallions, so I'm going to throw in maybe a tablespoon or so.
Tablespoon of scallions.
And, like we've discussed before, the Wop nuggets are not just for Italian food. So I'm going to put a little spoonful in, maybe a couple of cloves worth. Set that down. And all we do is just get our hands in there and just mix it about. Alright, we made the meat mixture for the wontons. So what we're going to do now is, this is a little bit different. This is my spin. I'm going to soak some dried shiitake mushrooms.
Shit take mushrooms.
Yeah, these things, they are so good. There's so much flavor in them. But I got a container here. I'm going to get a couple of really nice shiitakes. Maybe 3 of them.
Shit take. Shiitake. Shiitake.
Now, I know Johnny is a huge mushroom fan, that's why I'm doing this. So let's just see. Johnny, why don't you eat a dried shiitake?
That's better than potato chips.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So I want a big bag of these.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take these, I'm going to just get the hottest tap water that I can, just cover them, and let it soak for about 15 minutes. Alright, mushrooms are soaking, and now it's time to start making the wontons for the wonton soup. So, showed you how to make the meat mixture earlier. That's awesome. What I have here is some nice fresh wonton skins. I got them at the Asian grocer. You can find them in most supermarkets. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're awesome. So from here, it's pretty simple. Got the meat mixture, the wontons, and what I have here is just a little bowl of water, and you'll see what that's for in just a moment. So we take a wonton skin, set it down so it looks like a diamond, dip your finger in the water. A little bit of water on each edge, just the two bottom edges. Then a little pinch of meat. Right in the middle. Take the top edge, fold it over, squeeze it down, and then a little bit of water on each corner of the triangle. Left side in, right side in, fold it over. Perfect wonton. There you go. So I'm gonna sit here and knock a bunch of these out, and then we are going to finish this wonton soup. All right, Johnny and I just spent the last 15-20 minutes rolling up a bunch of these wontons. We were definitely Chinese wrappers here. So we got that all together. So now we're gonna make the broth. So what we need is chicken broth. We all know I use the chicken broth verily. I have a whole quart here. I have some more in the fridge I'm going to throw in too.
Chicken piss.
That's it. I might as well turn it on high because I want this to get to a boil. Alright, so while this chicken broth heats up, we're going to start adding some flavors. What I have here is some dark soy sauce. If you don't have dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, whatever, just use regular store brand soy sauce. It's totally fine. Nothing wrong with it. So we're going to add maybe a teaspoon. We don't want to get it too salty. We just want that nice, dark, rich flavor. And what we need, I'm going to go in the fridge here, is some sesame oil. Maybe a good teaspoon or so of that. Give it a few shakes. And last but not least, it's going to be some scallions. You know, we chopped up a bunch of scallions. It's going to go for a few different things. So we're going to put in a good amount of scallions here. Maybe 3-4 tablespoons. Probably about 3 good scallions worth. So now I'm going to chop up and add in the shiitake mushrooms that I've been soaking for the past, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes, whatever. Just going to grab a good sharp knife, which I have over here. And the shiitake mushrooms.
Shit take.
And we're going to do a nice, just a nice thin slice. Alright, the shiitake mushrooms, nice thin slice, got a bunch of them here. But what I have here is the water that the mushroom soaked in. Look at the color it took on. That's all mushroom flavor, so that's going right into the stock. Mushrooms are going in. Tons of these mushrooms. So what this is going to do, it's going to sit and it's going to simmer for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. The mushroom liquid, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, we're ready to finish up this here wonton soup. We got this nice stock simmering, all the great ingredients in there, and we've got these nice wontons that Johnny and I so carefully rolled for a very, very long time. I'm gonna add these one at a time, that way they start cooking and they don't stick together. It's a bit of a tedious process, and this is boiling, so we need to turn it down just a little. Alright, that's all of them. What I'm going to do now is get a ladle and give it a nice little stir. Oops. And we're just going to let this sit about 5 minutes or so. Alright, the wontons have been simmering in the broth, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. They're doing really nicely. I think they're about done, so it's time to serve this and have a little taste test. Beautiful. Now we're going to take these scallions here and garnish the top a little bit. Just a little sprinkle of fresh scallion. And we have proper Chinese spoons.
Proper Chinese spoons.
So, you're already in here, Johnny. There you go. We're going to give this a shot.
Hot.
Oh man, that's fucking good.
Yeah, that's really nifty.
Very hot, but so good. Did you get into one of those dumplings, John?
Yeah, they're quite nifty.
Oh man, how good is that, John?
Quite nifty.
Alright, but we gotta do the send-offs here. Drunken Chef 2019. Last time you're gonna see the fucking beard for this year. But, like I always say, if Johnny and I can do this in the condition that we're in, Johnny's over there, he is fucked. He's just eating that shit. But if we can do this in the condition that we're in, imagine what you can do sober. Listen, it's springtime, weather's getting nice, it was a gorgeous day out today. Put down the cell phones, go outside, enjoy. But only after you finish watching Drunken Chef. Go down, click the little subscribe button, put them down, go outside, have a great time. Drunken Chef out, we'll see you next time. Now, I made a lot of soup, man. There might be some leftovers.
Well, we do have a proper chinkery leftover containment